Hello, everybody. I'm Amy.
And I'm Joe.
And today we are exploring Conceptua Math's Compare Fraction tool. To get us started, we're going to take a look at this story problem up here. We've got Gloria got 2.5 pounds of Halloween candy and ate 6/7 of a pound of Halloween candy. Her friend Paul got 2 3/4 pounds of candy and ate 8/9 of a pound of Halloween candy. Who has more candy left over?
Before we do anything else, we need to lock our problem in place with this button here. Unlocked, locked. From here, students or the teacher can place the numbers of the problem into these fractions.
So as you can see, we only have 2 fractions right now, and that's not enough for this problem, which is where these boxes come into play. You can switch this into an addition problem, but for this one, we will need subtraction. And then over here, since our problem has mixed numbers, in settings, you can click the Show Mixed Numbers button, and that will put them in mixed number form. Now I've got these numbers punched in over here, ready for us to go. And now that we have them ready to go, we'll click this button to give us access to the rest of the page.
After this, we have the ability to use a few different modeling features. We have circle modeling, vertical bar, horizontal bar, area models, fraction representation, decimal representation, and a chart of 100 boxes. For this, we'll look at the vertical bar model. This is different from paper models or manipulatives because you can change from fraction representation to an area model on the spot instantly and with perfect accuracy.
So once you've picked your model, you can drag them closer together or anywhere on the screen, which helps in comparing them. Here we go. And then once students have had a chance to compare, they can put them in these boxes. They can say whether it's less than, equal to, or greater than. Here we have a less than. And here at the bottom of the page, it shows that this was the correct answer. If they put them in the wrong place, it'll let students know, it'll give a quick explanation, and throughout this whole tool, there are little speech boxes for students who might have language problems, whether they're ELL or just have some struggles with reading.
One downside to this tool is that we don't have access to linear or discrete models, but these could be shown with a different tool.
Now, the problem that we've highlighted here could help in teaching comparison strategies. This one could potentially be a benchmark value distance, but we can also use this to help teach other strategies, such as a same number of pieces strategies where we have 7/8 compared to 7/10, and it can help in showing the different size of pieces compared to the whole. We also have a benchmark value between, which is where this button comes into play because you can compare 3 fractions. And here our benchmark value is 1/2, and that's what they're comparing to.
Another example of an activity that could be done with this tool is an interactive lab, where the students are in pairs with computers and create their own fraction comparison problems with this tool. They will create a story problem with the fractions represented in their respective boxes, and depending on the level of the students, this could be a straightforward comparison problem or a problem that contains addition/subtraction, or comparing 3 fractions. The pairs would then take turns working through each other's problems by using the area models provided in the tool and the fraction comparison strategies we have talked about in class.
Now, if we want to take a little glance at some Common Core state standards, this is for 4th grade and it's number and operations fractions. 4th grade is looking at extending understanding of fraction equivalence and ordering, which is what we were doing with this tool, and all of the different strategies that we could teach with it would help further students' understanding of these content points. It also builds off of 3rd grade standards of understanding fractions as parts of a whole.
We can also see the Conceptua math tool, Compare Fractions, meets the definition of a learning tool because it creates dynamic representations of fractions so that students can explore their questions and wonderings about comparing fractions. They will investigate their what-if questions by engaging with this tool to comprehend these mathematical concepts.
This tool can help foster student understanding of fractions and how they compare. It gives them tools to aid in self-discovery and exploration. It is something that can be reused for further lessons or as a tool to reflect on past lessons. So that was Compare Fractions. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.